It's 5 to 9. The actor Harry Dean Stanton, who's died at the age of 91, is being remembered for a 60-year career, including roles in Paris, Texas and Alien. The director David Lynch, who collaborated with him over 3 decades, including casting him in Wild at Heart and Twin Peaks, said simply, "There went a great one." I've been talking to him about his memories of Harry Dean Stanton.
I worked with Harry Dean Stanton the first time on a short film called The Cowboy and the Frenchman. It was done for a French, TV show. How I See the French was the concept, and they had 6 different directors doing a thing on How I See the French. And I did a thing which they called 2 cliches in one, The Cowboy and the Frenchman. Harry Dean played a man called Slim, a cowboy named Slim, and it was the first time I worked with him. He was sensational.
What the hell, Pete? God dang, what is that? You and Dusty get on up there and see about that damn thing.
Yes, sir, Slim. And I'll take Dusty with me.
Sensational in the film. What about to work with?
Sensational in the film, sensational to work with, sensational as a human being.
I got it.
Tell me more.
Okay, now settle down, Mishal. Harry Dean is a natural. He's an innocent. He is pure. He is the most natural actor I've ever worked with. He can say anything and make it real. Plus, he's a joy to work with. He's so easygoing. There's a Vedic expression called himsa, meaning no harm. He really did mean no harm to anyone.
Hello?
You're there. You're there, Johnny.
Yeah? What's wrong, honey?
I'm not going to tell you on the telephone, no. I'm going to come to New Orleans tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you in person, okay?
Marietta, don't you do that to me, honey. You'd freak out if I did something like that to you. What is it?
Everyone loved Harry Dean. Everyone who knew him loved him. And he was the kind of guy you could sit next to and not have to feel like you had to say anything. It was just great sitting down with Harry Dean and taking a smoke with Harry Dean and just enjoying life with him.
You talk of him being a natural. How did he respond to direction? Could you let him do his thing, or did you have to guide him?
Harry liked to ask some questions. Once he got the questions, answered, it just came out of him. And, lots of actors ask questions, but, what comes out is not totally honest. And, Harry Dean was honest, truthful, natural, pure. When he said something, it came from this honest, truthful place inside of him. It was so beautiful.
Oh, you know everything now, huh? You're 18 and you've got a scholarship and you're grown up and free, and I'm just an ignorant son of a bitch that never gave you anything.
Hey, I never asked for anything.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Why can't you just forget her?
Was there a role for you in his career that stands out above all others?
Well, everybody talks about Paris, Texas. He was a star of Paris, Texas. A beautiful, beautiful character he played. He has a line. I remember this line. He's riding in a car, I think with Dean Stockwell, and Dean says something about the boy, something about he haven't seen him for 4 years, and he says, half a boy's life. And Harry Dean repeats after, he says, half a boy's life.
Is 4 years a long time?
Well, it is for a little boy. It's half his life.
Half a boy's life.
The way he says that line is like just, incredibly beautiful. All kinds of things come from that line, the way he says it. It's really, really, really beautiful. Harry Dean does that kind of thing. He says something, kind of normal, but it brings with him so much more. One of a kind, Harry Dean Stanton.
David Lynch, thank you so much for talking to us about him.
All the best to you.
And there we are. That's it from us today, this week indeed. Our editors were John Neal and Charlotte Hayward. Coming up, David Essex and Catherine Ryan and Saturday Live. Good morning.